90-Day Fiancé shocking pics of Sarper and Shekinah surface. 90-Day Fiancé stars Sarper Güven and Shekina Garner are both known for the modifications they have made all over their bodies. They were only at the early stages of their relationship during the latest season of 90-Day Fiancé, The Other Way. However, many were surprised by Shekinah's decisions, including making Sarper decide on her upcoming nose surgery. But what caught the attention of many was a throwback photo featuring the couple's real faces before all the cosmetic procedures. Keep reading to see the shocking picture. 90-Day Fiancé, Sarper Güven and Shekina Garner's story so far. Sarper and Shekinah are still trying to work on their relationship, despite their trust issues. Sarper is known for dating over 2,500 women before meeting Shekina. It's something that he isn't proud of, but Shekina is disturbed by the fact that he still keeps the wine bottles at his house that have memories of his past women. It even came to a point where Shekina met her partner's ex for peace of mind. But she ended up confronting her boyfriend about his ex, making things more complicated. Shocking pics of Sarper and Shekinah surface. A 90-Day Fiancé fan page recently shared a collage photo of Sarper Güven and Shekina Garner featuring their transformation over the years. Many were surprised by how differently Sarper looked back in the day. He appears to have lost some weight before proceeding with cosmetic surgeries. Meanwhile, several commenters pointed out that Shekina looked much better before all the modifications she had made. LMFAO. I'm dying. I thought the middle photo of him was Sal Volcano. Now they look like cartoon characters. She was beautiful before the enormous amount of lip filler. Please people, if you are already gorgeous, just don't mess yourself up and wind up looking like a blow-up doll. Totally ruined their natural good looks. They both look nothing like their original pictures. That is not a good thing. 90-Day Fiancé, Shekina Garner continues to defend Sarper Güven. Despite all the criticism, Shekina continues to stay strong with Sarper behind cameras. The 90-Day Fiancé star previously had a quick public interview in which she defended her boyfriend from all the hate he's been receiving due to this past. According to Shekina Garner, people shouldn't judge a person based on their body count before accusing them of slut-shaming Sarper. 90-Day Fiancé's Loren Brovarnik spends time with unexpected cast members after leaving Florida for bold new adventure and contemplating Israel move. Loren Brovarnik from 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? Met up with a surprising franchise couple after revealing her relationship status with Alexei Brovarnik amid divorce rumors. Loren and Alexei are considered among the successful couples from the initial seasons who are still part of the franchise. Alexei came to America on a K-1 visa in Season 3 and has lived in Florida ever since with Loren and their 3 kids. However, Alexei expressed a desire to move back home. Recently, there were rumors that Alexei left for Israel with the children. Loren slammed rumors of a split with Alexei. Her latest Instagram stories show her and Alexei celebrating a new friendship within the franchise. Loren reposted Instagram stories that were originally posted by Shekina Garner and Sarper Güven on their pages. Shekina and Sarper revealed that they were in Hollywood, Florida, and had visited Loren and Alexei at their home. Sarper called the couple's hospitality unbelievable in his post. He even mentioned that they were so alike that, to him, it felt like they'd known each other for a long time. They are the absolute sweetest. The amount of food and love. I still can't believe it. Absolute sweeties, so glad we met at Loren Brovarnik. Loren baked some challah bread for Sarper and Shekinah. The Los Angeles resident gushed about how Loren even churned her own butter for them, and it was such a treat. Loren reposted Shekinah's stories and captioned them, about last night, while revealing a feast she had made for the 90-Day Fiancé Season 11 pair and, seemingly, Shekinah's parents and sister, who also visited them. What Loren's friendship with Shekina and Sarper means for 90-Day Fiancé. Will the two popular 90-Day Fiancé couples appear in a spin-off together? Loren and Alexei's friendship with Sarper and Shekinah is surprising since they have never been a part of the same spin-offs. Sarper and Shekinah are also fairly new to the franchise. Interestingly, Shekina doesn't seem to get along well with her co-stars. She's engaged in arguments with cast members such as Daniele Gates and Andre Castrovet. However, even Loren rubbed some of her co-stars the wrong way during Happily Ever After. Season 8. She portrayed her relationship as perfect when it wasn't, and Thais Ramon and Sophie Sierra called her out for it. Loren also irked her fans when she supported Angela Deem in the Georgia resident's ongoing feud with Michael Ilesanmi. That's why this unexpected meetup between Loren and Alexei and Shekina and Sarper wasn't on anybody's cards. Fans love it when they see cast members meeting outside of tell-alls and coexisting as friends with no drama and just love between them. This was a collaboration of 90 Day Fiancé cast members, which could hint at a new spin-off in the near future since neither of the couples had revealed why they were meeting. Our take on Loren and Alexei's surprise cast member friendship. Is Loren seeking redemption from viewers? Since the 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? Star earned a somewhat bad reputation in the franchise. Perhaps this is her way of proving she is an amicable person. It also helps her put the rumors of her divorce from Alexei to rest, which started over a fake Facebook post. Loren not only met Sarper and Shekinah but also prepared a feast for their family, proving how kind-hearted she was. Loren's correcting her wrong decisions of supporting 90 Day Fiancé villains like Angela by making friends with new, popular cast members like Sarper and Shekinah. 90 Day Fiancé Sarper Güven shocks with job in Los Angeles. 90 Day Fiancé star, Sarper Güven, has shocked fans with a new job in Los Angeles. Fans were surprised to see that he was working in the United States. However, he is ready to get his business going. Keep reading to find out more about this situation. Sarper Güven moves to the United States. Sarper Güven has moved to the United States to be with Shekina Garner. Shekina went to Turkey and lived with Sarper for a bit. This was while they were waiting for his K-1 visa to get approved. However, Sarper did not tell Shekina that he really did not want to go to the United States. By the time of the tell-all, Sarper was living in the US with Shekina. The two have always had strict boundaries with each other. So, it was not a shock that Shekina did not want him hanging out with females while he lived in the US. His new shocking job in Los Angeles. Sarper Güven has revealed that he is working as a personal trainer in Los Angeles. He is excited about this new journey. Hello guys, who is this? Sarper, yes. I have just started to give one-to-one personal training, coaching sessions in Los Angeles. Probably you know me from reality TV and you know how a control freak and dominant guy I am. In a relationship it can be overwhelming and upsetting, not pleasing. You can ask that to Shekina. But in training-wise, it is the best. Believe me. Because I never let any client of mine to go without reaching success or reaching to their goals. Sarper then went on to let fans know that he would work out with them 3 to 4 times a week one-on-one. He would also plan their diets for them so they knew what to eat. He wants his clients to succeed in every way possible. Seems that Sarper is working as a personal trainer. He is willing to work out with his clients multiple times a week. Sarper will also plan your diet for you. This is actually a helpful job. Sarper is good at fitness and meeting his goals. So, this seems to be the perfect job for him. Fans are wondering if Sarper is only taking male clients. Shekina may be jealous of him working with a female. 90 Day Fiancé Sarper wants to disappear after tell-all drama with ex. 90 Day Fiancé star Sarper Güven faces an unexpected twist in the first part of the TOW tell-all. He and Shekina Garner were positive entering the segment because they solved their issues and committed to staying together by the end of the season. However, Sarper was surprised when one of his former flames appeared in the segment, leaving Shekina upset. Keep reading to see what happened. 90 Day Fiancé, Sarper Güven's romantic proposal to Shekina Garner. The previous episode of TOW featured Sarper and Shekina's romantic date. The 90 Day Fiancé star hopped onto a yacht for a dinner date. Moments later, Sarper began making heartwarming comments about Shekina's appearance and assured her that she was the only one for him. Sarper then proposed to Shekina in front of a beautiful view. She said yes, turning everything into an emotional and unforgettable night. Many fans were surprised that they were one of the most successful couples of the season. Sarper meets his ex at the tell-all. TLC recently released a clip from the first part of the TOW tell-all. It features the unexpected appearance of Sarper Güven's ex-girlfriend, DD. The surprise can be seen on Sarper's face. Moments later, DD begins to share some shocking information. One of the tidbits includes how they've remained friends for quite some time. This made Shekina upset, telling everyone that Sarper never had any female friends. He tried to defuse the situation by saying that she was one of his ex-girlfriends, and Shekina referred to her as one of his one-night girls. However, DD insisted that they've been in touch since last November, and even brought out receipts from their conversations. 90-Day Fiancé, Sarper Güven wants to disappear after tell-all drama with ex. TLC's latest clip also caught Sarper's attention online. He left a comment on the page, saying, "Feelings, let the couch be torn and I fall down and disappear." According to some, it seems the 90-Day Fiancé star wasn't expecting the sudden appearance of DD, who may share more shocking details about his past that Shekina doesn't know. But during the episode, Sarper Güven assured that he had already moved on from his past and is now focusing more on his future with Shekina. 90-Day Fiancé Season 11 Cast Guide. 90-Day Fiancé Season 11 premieres in the next few weeks, and here's getting to know the 7 couples better, including the 3 returning ones from previous spin-offs. 90-Day Fiancé has always been a show about love and the way couples can swim oceans for each other just to be together. These challenges that the American cast members face while reuniting with their international lovers as they make their journey to the Isle are what makes 90-Day Fiancé so special. It's not always the language differences or opposing families anymore. Each season offers so much more. The reality TV show has been on air for more than a decade now. However, nothing is stopping 90-Day Fiancé from introducing more stories about love, heartbreak, and betrayal to viewers. There's always something new for fans to look forward to apart from meeting new faces that each come with their colorful pasts and spoilers that make the season so irresistible. A look at how 90-Day Fiancé has upgraded as it enters its 11th year. Shekina, Garner and Sarper Güven. Los Angeles and Istanbul, Turkey. Shekina and Sarper are probably one of the most recognizable couples from the franchise when it comes to newly introduced cast members. The pair were first seen in 90-Day Fiancé, The Other Way Season 5, where Shekina flew to Turkey to live with Sarper. It was never a permanent move for Shekina due to her teenage daughter and business in Los Angeles. She planned on going back to the US every few months. Meanwhile, Sarper is hesitant about moving to the US with Shekina due to financial concerns and a desire for independence. Even though his K-1 visa was approved, Sarper asked Shekina to marry him in Turkey in hopes she would live with him there, rather than move forward with the K-1 visa. However, it was Shekina's way or the highway for Sarper, who moved to the US in August 2024 and, given the timeline, could now be married to Shekina. Living with Shekina poses a lot of problems for Sarper, who is tasked with winning over her family and daughter Sophie and also proving he is no longer a bad boy, via EW. If not, Shekina is okay with dumping Sarper and sending him back to Istanbul. Jessica Parsons and Juan David Daza. Torrington, Wyoming and Cali, Colombia. Mom of 2, Jessica from Wyoming, met Colombia native Juan while vacationing on a cruise ship. Jessica went to meet Juan with her 2 sons in Love in Paradise Season 4 to see how they'd get along. It was a trial run for when their K-1 visa would be approved. Jessica and Juan welcomed their baby in May 2023. In Season 11, Juan's loyalty will be put to the test as Jessica tries to figure out if Juan is at ease with swapping his carefree cruise ship bartender job for a full-time dad role in a sleepy town. Sean Finch and Alia de Batista. Los Angeles and Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Celebrity hairstylist Sean had met Aaliyah online and had been together with her for 3 years when they filmed Love in Paradise Season 4. Aaliyah was assigned male at birth and embraced her feminine side a year and a half into the relationship. Sean soon realized that Douglas was happier being Aaliyah but never told his friends and family about her due to their 30-year age gap. Shockingly, Sean still had to come to terms with Aaliyah's transition while she explores surgery. He has to decide if he will say I do to someone changing right before his eyes. Maudie and Stevie. Tehran, Iran and Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Maudie is the first ever cast member from Iran to be featured in 90 Day Fiancé. He will be living in Mississippi with Stevie, who he met while learning English online. Stevie only spent a week together with Maudie before bringing him to the States. Amid the complicated political climate, Maudie is also homesick, which makes Stevie wonder if he's really in it for the long haul. The 90 Day Fiancé Season 11 trailer reveals that Maudie will discover Stevie is bisexual after coming to America, where Stevie has not even told her dad anything about Maudie. Mark and Mina. West Ossipee, New Hampshire and Paris, France. Mark and Mina's 25-year age gap has the American family questioning the Parisian woman's intentions even though the couple shares a 2-year-old daughter together. Apart from having to adjust to living in a tranquil aviation community in rural New Hampshire, Mina the model has also left her 9-year-old son back home until his passport gets processed. She will also have to convince Mark's adult daughter, who thinks Mina had the baby, to lock Mark down. However, it looks difficult since Mina calls Jordan a snake and uninvites her from their wedding. Joan and Gregory. Kampala, Uganda and Islip Terrace, New York.